Welcome to The Source, where we combine the headlines with in-depth conversations with the newsmakers themselves. I'm Pinky Webb. Today on the program, a rainy Monday in most parts of Luzon due to the enhanced southwest monsoon. We find out the extent of the damage from days of continuous rains and strong winds. NDRRMC spokesperson Edgar Posadas joins us in the program. And later, the Defense Secretary and retirees raised concerns over the Military and Uniformed Personnel, or MUP, pension reform bill that was revised at the House committee level, as the finance chief insists on removing the indexation from the MUP pension system. Finance Undersecretary Alu Kioseco tells us more later in the show. At least 2 people are reported dead due to persistent downpour brought by the southwest monsoon that's still being enhanced by Typhoon Hana. The fatalities were recorded in the Cordillera Administrative Region and in Western Visayas. Disaster officials say the enhanced habagat has affected over 514,000 individuals in 28 provinces. Damage to agriculture is pegged at over 580 million pesos, with over 10,000 farmers and fisherfolk bearing the impact of the consecutive weather disturbances. Let's go straight to the source of the story. We have National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council spokesperson Edgar Posadas. Director Posadas, welcome to the source. Maraming salamat po sa inyong oras.
Good morning, Pinky, at thank you for having us. Magandang umaga to all those who are watching you right now. So,
Hana and Goring and Habagat is the one that's been bringing nonstop rains in many parts of the country, but Hana is out of the Philippine area of responsibility, so the continuous rains, especially today, is this just really Habagat?
Yes, Pinky, although these 2 typhoons have already exited the Philippine area of responsibility, they continue to enhance the habagat, or the southwest monsoon, and that is why even the western side of our country is from western central Luzon down to the Mimaropa region, down to Region 6 in Western Visayas. They continue to have heavy rainfall at this time.
And the latest report was that there were 2 deaths and over 500,000 affected. Are these still the numbers you have? Because I read somewhere, sir, that there were still 2 for validation.
Yes, because we have this validation through our management of the dead and the missing. You were correct when you initially reported, but again, we are still validating this. The 2 deaths are from 1 each from Western Visayas and from the Cordilleras.
And damage to agriculture and even infrastructure, sir.
Yes. The one that has really went up today, as of reporting time, is the damage to agriculture and fisheries, but this is still just for the Cordilleras, Region 2, 3, Mimaropa, and 6. It has went up to more than 584 million already. And for the damages to infrastructure, also for the same regions, it's recorded now at 130.251 million. But these records will change, Pinky, as we continue to receive our reports from our regional offices. Director,
which areas were worse hit?
Well, initially we have raised our red alert status to our regional offices in the Cordilleras, Regions 1, 2, 3, and Mimaropa. And Western Visayas has also been hit due to the heavy rains brought about by the enhancement of the habagat.
And is there a particular focus that the NDRRMC is paying special attention to?
We are paying attention to those who are actually experiencing flooding at this time. We still have 470 flooded areas. 55 are still flooded. 407 have already subsided, and 8 are still receding. These are in Region SCAR, 1, 2, 3, Calabarzon, Mimaropa, and Region 6.
How many still flooded, sir?
470.
470 areas still flooded.
Yes. But 407 of the 470 has already subsided. 55 are still flooded as of this time.
Okay, so the number is 55 areas still flooded.
Yes.
Okay,
correct.
but you can possibly expect this number to increase because of the non-stop rains.
Yes, but Pag-asa's reported that starting, if I heard them right, Wednesday, things will get better because we'll start seeing more of the sun
Do hope so.
starting Wednesday.
Director, what about number of those evacuated? Do you have the number?
Yes, as of this time, Pinky, we still have 52 evacuation centers housing more than 3,000 persons and 915 families. These are in the Cordilleras in regions 1, 2, 3 in NCR, Calabarzon, and Mimaropa, and Region 6 as well.
Right, still the same areas that you've been referring to a while back. Director, there was a report yesterday na gumuho po yung ilang mga kabahayan sa Valenzuela City. What should be done, I guess, now, knowing that it's been raining nonstop? How long has it been? Maybe a week or more. And
More
that
than
malambot na
almost 2
po
weeks.
kasi yung mga lupa eh. How about those areas that potentially could be dangerous as we speak?
Yes, we continue to remind our local chief executives, our local government units, to be mindful of their hazard maps that are made readily available to them and monitor the areas which are really, being impact. The impact of heavy rains are in these communities, and so we have to be very, very, very careful, and we have to be one step ahead so that when the time comes that there might be a need for preemptive evacuation, then we advocate for that, and we entrust that to the local government unit since they know their terrain better, they know their constituencies better.
But has there been some sort of order? I mean, are LGUs being very aggressive in possibly ordering preemptive evacuations? As mentioned a while ago, because malambot na po yung lupa.
Yes. In fact, Pinky, we have a total of 3,902 persons preemptively evacuated. And we are seeing this as an effective preventive measure to keep our kababayan safe in times like this. And gone are the days when there are forced evacuations. They willingly agree to be evacuated because they know that if they don't, then they would suffer the consequences.
Yeah. It could potentially be dangerous for them and their loved ones. Okay, NDRRMC spokesperson Edgar Posadas, sir, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Pinky, and have a nice day.
And coming up, the country's finance chief is pushing to remove the indexation from the military and uniformed personnel or MUP pension system. We speak to Finance Under Secretary Alu Tioseco after the break. This is The Source on CNN Philippines. Please stay tuned.